Hello, it's Lane here with Lane's Garage, and today we're putting in a Raptor 100 fuel lift pump for a LMM Duramax. Haven't seen a lot of videos out there for the LMM as far as putting the lift pump in and which stock lines to pull and replace, and I kind of want to walk you guys through that if you guys are considering doing it. I got the Air Dog Pure Flow Raptor RP100s, 100 gallons per minute. It's basically up to about 600 horsepower. Anything over that, you want to get the 150 pump, but it's the same installation as this. So for you guys out there wanting to do this, I'll walk you through it. One thing you're going to want to have is your quick connect disconnect tools for your fuel lines. You can get these. They're about $8 at O'Reilly's or AutoZone. I've had these for a while, but today I was in there and I've seen these and tried these out, and they work wonderfully. They're angled for tighter spots, so up on top of the fuel tank you can really get in there and get them pretty easily. It's actually pretty painless. These are the new fuel lines. I haven't put them in yet. Let's go over here and I'll show you where I mounted the Raptor fuel pump at. It's right up on here on the passenger side, right there. Haven't hooked the fuel lines up. I kind of wanted to do this video before I put them on. That way you can see. That's the only stock line you got to remove right there. Two quick connects. That's the only stock lines you have to undo. And the reason I put my pump on the passenger side is because I have a auxiliary air tank for to air up tires, run power tools, whatever, if I'm ever on the road. I have that on my driver's side, so I wasn't able to put my lift pump on the driver's side. Okay, so here we are to the truck. There's that piece. That's, like I said, it's the only stock line you have to remove, and it removes from, all right, there is your fuel cooler. Okay, directly on top of that there's a line right there, and you use your disconnect tool and you pop that one off. Okay, and then we're going to want to come up here, and this is about the middle of the bed of the truck up here on top of your fuel tank. You see if you can see this. Okay, and this is on top of your fuel tank. You can see how the angled disconnect tool works. Works beautifully. You just snap it on there and it pulls it off. And the far left side is the one you want to take off. And that goes from right there on top of your tank down over there where the fuel cooler, that place I just showed you. And so that one and the other one down there in front of the tank on top of the fuel cooler is the only thing you need to take off. And then this outlet right here, the suction outlet, will go to my Raptor pump. And my Raptor pump will pull the suction through the tank, and it will feed. And then my Raptor will feed back into this line over here. So it's pretty simple, straightforward. That's the only stock line you got to take out right there. Like I said, those disconnect tools, they work great. And then I'm gonna run my hose over here to where my Raptor pump is, and then that's all you gotta do as far as that. And the electrical is pretty straightforward. I've already got my air tank wired up for ignition, so when I turn my key on, my air pump turns on. So I'm just gonna hook my Raptor into the same electrical supply, and that'll make it a lot easier for me. But for you guys that don't have this, you'll have to run it. You'll have to run your power supply up to the under the dash, the engine bay. And thinking about doing another video on how I installed my train horn / air tank. Put it on the driver's side on the fuel or the frame rail right here, and it's came in handy quite a bit. But that left me with no room, so I went ahead and got the filterless Air Dog Raptor, as you see right there, and put it on the passenger side. So it helped me out a bunch. Well, that's all for this. I might get back with you here in a minute and show you how I routed my aftermarket lines, which they are right there. I'll show you that, and I might make another video on the train horn. So if you would like, comment below and help me out. This is my first video. I'm gonna do more videos as I upgrade this thing. I'm gonna do some more stuff, like I'm gonna put a race plug in the fuel rail and a ported fuel rail fitting. I'm gonna do an EGR delete, and all this for it's a 2008 LMM for you guys that have these all the way up to 2010. That's what they made them for. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.